Hi everyone, this is the expert from my assignment services. I am Jessie this side. Today we are gonna discuss about project plan, that how we are proceeding with project plan, what are the specific components of a project plan, and what we need to look in a project plan while making it. What are the keys, what are the facts that needs to be considered while making the one. So we are going to discuss a project plan that is based on a particular clinical issue or a healthcare setting issue that has been gone through or existing in a country, in a nation, or usually present in a healthcare setting. So as we are seeing that above is the project plan description, that is defining that what is a project plan needs to be like and what are the requirements of it. So this is the project plan. So first we have to go through this, that what we have to do and how we have to proceed with this. So the unit or the project plan is about decision making and problem solving, which relates to healthcare issue or a nursing practice that is there, where we have to align certain standards, this is the standards, while making this plan. So while making any project plan, we have to consider things that are selection of a particular issue or a particular problem that is existing in a healthcare system. We have to ensure the SMART goals that allow us to compile that in a particular time, or allow us to achieve that particular thing in a certain time frame that will be really realistic and is outcome driven. After that, we are going to provide some literature review, that why it is a problem and how we are going to resolve it. After that, why it is a problem and what is significance, that we are selecting a clinical issue, so that is a problem, but why we are discussing this right now is the main key factor that we have to enlist while making the significance highlight. Coming next is the design of project, that what is the design of project we have to consider. It comprises of sample, ethical consideration, data collection, data analysis, and strategies that has to be implemented while making that project implement and evaluate. Using a Gantt chart to define the stages of our project plan, that how we are going to proceed with it, and a conclusion that will be summarizing all the key facts that has been presented in the project plan. Coming to the solution part, that how we are going to draft the solution, but we have to understand one thing, that we have to check out the rubrics as well as the referencing style, because we have to collect the sources as per that. So here the referencing style is APA system, and this is the link here we can check out that what are the requirements of APA style referencing system. So coming back to solution, so this is the solution first. So while drafting a solution, let's take out the basics again, that is considering the key points that has been enlisted in the assessment or the requirement file, that is choose selection one specific issue problem in the healthcare setting that requires to be implemented or needs to be solved at earliest. So the problem is prevention of pressure ulcers in ICU. So this is the topic that we have to focus on. So we are writing an introduction about this, that why it is a issue, what are the major facts or figures lies behind this that is supporting our evidences, and where we are going to find this in major, and why we are facing so many of the cases in ICU, and how we are going to proceed with our assessment or project plan. After that, second thing is that preparation of SMART goals. We are going to enlist SMART goals, that how we are going to prepare or how we are going to deliver a outcome driven as well as time framed approach that is going to solve our problem, that is pressure ulcers in ICU, and how the approaches needs to be implemented that prevents the pressure ulcer in ICU. So we have defined the SMART here, and we have also bifurcated the components, which is SMART, that gives an outcome driven approach. Coming next is the literature review, that is going to support that is a supportive thing, that is going to support that what we are claiming and how we are going to achieve it, a chosen selection area. Coming back to next is literature review, that is going to give the supportive evidences that what is the issue and how we are going to solve it. For this, it is specified in the requirement file to use 6 literature that are going to be as a support, as a evidence for a selected area. So we have selected that. and analyze the literature, review their strength, their weakness, and how it is going to change and give the outcomes in terms of prevention of ulcers in ICU. Coming back to next is the pressure ulcer prevention and significance of discussing this particular issue. So we are going to describe the problem first, and after that we are going to give the significances, that how we are supposed to deal with the situation. We are going to discuss this problem with the help of some figures that is going to establish the fact that yes, it is an actual problem that is existing in healthcare system as well as in any sort of healthcare environment. Coming back to next is the design of the project, that how we are going to implement this project to deal with our problem or to provide a solution for this real-time problem. So firstly we are going to decide the sample. So with the help of literature that is presented above, we have find out that the age group that seems to be facing the issue is 40 to 50. So we have selected that age group that has been admitted to ICU, who is on high risk of developing pressure ulcers due to mechanical ventilation or sedations. After that we comes to the ethical consideration, that they all were well informed, their consent has been taken off, no one is pressurized to take participation in the research or in the any kind of survey. After that we are going with the data collection, that how we are supposed to collect the data. So we haven't take the survey and observation for this purpose, as it is more about a observatory part rather than a quantitative one. So we have selected survey and observation as our data collection methods. Coming back to next is data analysis, that we are going to analyze with the data with the help of patterns or relationship. For example, the patient who has undergone sedation is found to be at high risk of developing pressure ulcer. It is due to their limited mobility and lack of senses that make them to develop the pressure ulcers, being in a constant position. After that, as the requirement states to prepare a Gantt chart for our work, we have prepared a Gantt chart that is stating that what sort of task we are going to perform in various weeks. Coming back, we are going to summarize all the facts, key points that has been presented in our project plan, that what is the problem, what is the significance, how we are supposed to deal with it, and what is our project plan, that how we are supposed to eliminate this issue or clinical problem from healthcare environment. After that, end this reference list, and before the final submission we have to check the format, that what is the format. So formatting is the main content is double spaced and the reference list is single spaced, and we have added the page number as well as the cover page. Thank you so much.